well, Mr. Ranger. We are live, L-I-V-E. You know what that means? Let's get some coffee. Coffee. Gotta get that coffee. Oh, wake up goodness. Right there it is. Yes. yes. Stir it up. Just stir it up. Oh, yeah. Good old kind coffee in the morning. It's super early. Hey. I didn't see you guys. I was making my coffee. Good morning. Good morning, Michigander man. Mr. Rob. Good to see you, Gomez Adams. Good morning, Brother Tampa J. Happy super happy Friday. Hope all is well, swell, and totally hip and groovy. In your neck of the woods. Coffee time. Man, that is good. Huh, Mr. Ranger? It's good. So, outside my bus right now, it's negative 1 degree. Super cold, super duper cold. It didn't get anywhere. It only stayed about 60 degrees in the old V-Dub bus last night. 60 degrees. Which ain't bad. I mean, it's not too bad, but even though I got the heater set for 75, well, 70 now, because it seems to run more efficient. Good morning, Yvette. Good morning from Oklahoma. Super duper, super cold. Super cold. So yeah, I'm a little worried about my mom this morning. Her furnace last night quit working on her. She woke up about midnight, totally freezing. And so she went and started she has a gas-powered fireplace with like fake logs and whatnot. So yeah, she stayed in the living room, ran the fireplace all night, and so she'll have somebody come look at it today. Hey, good morning, Brother Creeper. Sorry, Creeper. I apologize, brother. I'm waking up. I woke up at 5 a.m. or actually 5:15, and just kind of slowly been getting around. When I opened up my water bottles this morning here in the bus, even though I kept my water bottles, look at that, it's frozen. Even though I kept my water bottles in here, it was like, I'm freezing. It froze as soon as I opened it. I might not, well, I have to work tomorrow, all day tomorrow, Gomez, so I might not be able to get up there till tomorrow evening. So yeah. But she's staying warm in the in the living room. She's got everything shut down, and so I was wondering about that old furnace. Good coffee. Klersky the Creeper. So hope all is well with you fine folks. Hope Michigander man is staying warm, because I'm sure it's pretty cold in his neck of the woods. You're having dinner, huh, Yvette? Coffee is necessary. Yes, Brother Jay? It is necessary this morning. But yeah, it's negative 1 degrees outside. It's colder here in Oklahoma City area than it is up north, believe it or not, where my mom's staying. It's like 15 with the wind chill. It's like almost 5 or 4. Here it's 10 degrees, but with the wind chill it's negative 1 out there, and you sure could feel it. Oh yeah, I'll avoid being sick. Coffee with Brad. Thank you, Tampa J. Thank you. Coffee in the old VW bus. Oh, good morning, Stephen Vlogs. Hope all is well, swell, and totally hip and groovy in your neck of the woods. And then lunch with Rob. Heck yeah. I was listening to Rob yesterday when I was working. I'm glad to have my 4G back so I can listen to the good old vloggers out there when they go live. So yeah, I got my coffee machine up here today. Kept it up here because I'm trying to save a little space. I had my microwave out last night so I can cook some food. I've been invited over to James and his wife's house tonight for some dinner. So that's the dealio on the dinner plans. The dinner plans. Hey, good morning, Wes. Good morning. Grab yourself a copy. Copy. See, I can't even speak yet. Coffee. Grab yourself a cup of coffee, little brother. Hang out. Enjoy the old VW bus. Got your coffee. Heck yeah. I started brewing my coffee about 10 minutes to 6. I was trying to catch Brother Mark's live vlog as he was cruising down there. Oh, Maki. It's crazy when he talks like that, like he's from Brooklyn. You know, with that talk. You know, it reminds me of the Jerky Boys. I don't know if you folks remember the Jerky Boys back in the day where they used to make prank calls and whatnot. That's what it reminds me of. Man, I don't get a lot of notifications either. Even if I unsub and resub and hit them bells, I still don't get the notifications. There's something totally janky going on with YouTube. I don't know if they're changing their stuff, changing their algorithms. I have not a clue. You go live, you're all snoring? Well, if you go live and we're snoring, Yvette, at least we can catch you, you know, once it's uploaded, because once you're done, it uploads almost immediately. Let's get a little bit more coffee. Let's add a little bit more coffee to the old coffee cup. I need some more coffee. As you can see, I'm kind of drinking my coffee down kind of quick this morning because, like I said, it only got 60 degrees in the bus last night. Probably a lot warmer than my mom's house, you know. But it's amazing how the cold can just creep in, just like creep in, you know. So yeah. So it's Friday. Tomorrow I work, like I said, I work either a full day or a half day. There's mixed conflicts, mixed rumors at work about how long we got to work tomorrow. I'm just going to be prepared to work a full day, and I may or may not drive to my mom's afterwards. It all depends on the weather. She's just telling me to stay here. But it looks like next Wednesday, this coming Wednesday, is when inventory is going to start kicking up, rearing its ugly head, well, its groovy head, and I'll be working all kinds of hours, but I'll have a good paycheck. So, and which that might mean I might not be able to make it to my mom's house for a while. And my mom's birthday is coming up on the 26th. So yeah. For a full day, you'll get anything less, and it feels better. Yep, that's why. Yeah, Brother Jay, I am mentally prepared for a full day at work tomorrow. So yeah. Good old coffee. But Mr. Ranger Dog kept my feet warm. He stayed warm. Let me catch up on some comments here. Big time. Oh yeah, big time difference, Yvette. When he's still up. Oh, Gomez, you feel funny when you say morning when he's still up. Well, it's always morning somewhere, right? How old is my mom? She is 70. She will be 73 the 26th of this month. And she's staying strong. She's a teacher's aide at a kindergarten. So she loves hanging out with all those little kids all day long. Because her grandkids are growing up, you know. So my mom digs that. Where is Gomez? Gomez is in the house. Gomez is in the house. Well, Ranger came to me about almost 5 years ago. I've had him 5 years. Well, we've been together, we're hanging out. We've been friends 5 years now. Somebody else named Ranger. He was a full-grown puppy dog when I got Mr. Ranger. So if that answers your question. Oh, the morning coffee talk. Sorry, you guys are just listening to me cough. I'm just trying to get everything out of my throat for the day. Gabby. Mr. Ranger's chilling. I'm just keep looking at the temp. It's climbing now since I made my bed. When you open the bed here, when this makes down into a full bed back here, and when you open it up, it gives you the space, opens the space underneath here, and so a lot of your heat goes down into the bottom there and gets kind of sucked into the engine compartment. So the old heater was having a heck time keeping the old bus warm. There we go. Oh, so yeah, it's Friday. I wonder what you guys are gonna be doing today. If you guys are gonna be hanging out, if you guys are gonna be chilling out. Oh, thank you, Creeper. Thank you, man. I've had this old VW 18 years now. She's been with me through thick and thin. She's seen a lot of craziness in it. She's seen a lot of goodness. She's never seen any badness at all. Never that I can think of. I mean, even breaking down, it's not people say, "Oh, that's bad." No, that's a lesson. That's a lesson in mechanics. Oh, you got to get back to work, Tampa Che. All right, brother man. Have a good Friday. Safe travels to wherever you're traveling to today. Work, home, and all that groovy jazz. And thanks for hanging out with Mr. Ranger Dog and I in the old VW bus. Thanks for hanging out with all of us here on YouTube this morning. We all dig it when we're all hanging out. Thank you, Creeper. I mean, I am who I am. I mean, what you see is what you get. The only difference is if you're hanging out with me, like Brother Mark said last night, I'll drop an F-bomb or two every few seconds. That's just who I am. But I choose to watch my language when I'm on YouTube, because I want to get out there, even with the younger generation, you know, with younger kids, because there's nothing quite like the feeling you get when you're at a car show or pull up next to a car full of kids, you know, and they're with their parents. They look over and see you in the old VW bus, and all the kids just start smiling. To bring a smile to a kid's face, you know, to a young person's heart is priceless. And that's why I got the old VW bus. That's why, not just why I got the VW, that's one of the many perks of the VW bus. So it's about bringing smiles to people's faces. That's what I like. When I am at car shows, I go to VW car shows. And if you go back to my playlist and check out, I got some actually, you know, on vlogs. But I'll step back and I'll watch the people just come walking up into the bus, and it always brings smiles to their face. They all come crawling. Most people come crawling in the bus. I allow people to come crawling in the bus, and I've had people sit for 30, 40 minutes hanging out in my bus, reminiscent of when they had a bus, when they used to go do their little hippy dippy thing or their music festivals and breaking down. There's always a breakdown story. So this bus brings a lot of happiness, and that's why I do what I do on YouTube. I extend what the bus vibes are. Yeah, air cooled, brother man. 69 fastback, heck yeah, dude. I don't know if you know who Stacy Peralta is. He used to be a real hip and groovy skateboarder. Still is. Stacy Peralta had a 69 fastback. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the skateboard era, or that vibrations, man. When I was growing up in Southern California in the 80s, it was all about the Bones Brigade. The Bones Brigade was Tony Hawk. It was, Southern California has always been a skating, surfing community, and that's where I came from. So, man, I'm getting a little congested here. I don't understand it. Pal skate, hell yeah, brother. Yeah, man. Stacy Peralta, Tony Alva, Jay Adams, all those cats I grew up idolizing. You know, they were very heavy in the skateboard communities in Southern California, especially the world. But in the 80s, it was coming in as Tony Hawk, and all that, and the Bones Brigade. So, but yeah, I was very heavy into skateboarding. I surfed. I had a Town and Country surfboard, and a Williams Dennis surfboard, and of course a Body Glove wetsuit, which I've noticed a lot. When I moved back to Southern California in 2010, I noticed a lot of surfers weren't wearing wetsuits. I don't know if the water has warmed up in the years since I used to live there in the 80s and early 90s, because I moved away in Southern California in 91 to Oklahoma. Yep. Those are all classics, man. I was a skater, man. Oh, I'm sure. I guess those surfboards are at my brother's somewhere that I think of. I did take them to California in 2010 because I outgrew them, because they were surfboards from when I was a young teenager and a young person. And when you grow up, you get different surfboards. That's how surfboards are. You outgrow your surfboard. Oh, heck yeah. Funeral host. Oh, sorry, Gomez. Tony Alva. Yeah, that cat's pretty cool. When I moved back to Southern California in 2010, and my ex-wife and I would go to Venice Beach almost every weekend, and we'd hang out in Venice Beach. So we'd always be seeing Tony. Tony was always down there. Always. But I can remember Tony Alva and all them from when I was just like 8 years old is when I started skateboarding. It was when I got my first skateboard. And I remember that fun. I got a skateboard and a walkie-talkies on my 8th birthday. Oh, man. When Jay Adams passed away here a few years ago, man, I was blown away. Oh, yeah. Venice Beach West is a blast. My ex-wife and I would go almost every weekend when we'd get a chance, because it was like, $8, $10 to park. We brought a lunch. You just walk the boardwalk, and just see the sights, man. And there's always something different going on every day. It doesn't matter if it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It's like Venice Beach is just always. And in 2011, dude, you guys are gonna love this. You go back and watch the Chili Peppers video, Rain Dance Maggie. It was filmed on Venice Beach. The weekend, my ex-wife, and it was a Saturday. My ex-wife and I was there, and they just showed up on the rooftop like U2 style, man. Total U2 style. Started jamming out, man, and they filmed Rain Dance Maggie. That live video on the rooftop, and everybody's down there in Venice, and yep, my ex-wife and I got to see that. It's a really cool place, man. Yep, Rain Dance Maggie, guys, you should go check it out. My ex-wife, yeah, we were at not a bar next door. That there was like what they call a medical cannabis bar next door to the place, and my wife and I were there. I'm not gonna lie, but that's why we were there hanging out, and the owner of the bar came in, because it was literally a bar, a medical cannabis bar, and they had it set up, and the owner came in and he told everybody what was going on. We went outside, everybody went on top of the roof, so you could see like the owners with Rob Van Dam. Yeah, is that the wrestler Rob Van Dam? He was there at the medical cannabis bar. Is it Rob Van Dam? Who's the wrestler? Yeah, the Beatles did that with Don't Let Me Down. Don't Let Me Down. But yeah, it was a good time. I gotta keep an eye on the time. It's 21 after, folks. So I got 20. So yeah. But yeah, we were there. We'd go every weekend to Venice Beach and hang out. When we worked at the RV place, it would be like once a month we'd go to Venice Beach. And Venice Beach is known for like their little touristy t-shirts and touristy stuff. And alright, Creeper. Peace. Love and VW Grease, brother. Snow is coming, brother Mark. Yeah, man. I caught your live stream, dude. I was listening to it while I was getting coffee all ready, and I was taking my hippy dippy, what you call the hippy dippy shower, which is basically baby wipes, man. So yeah, that's the groovy thing about living in a VW bus or a van or van life in general. You got to make do with different type of showers. My friend Drayton, Mr. Mark Fun Jones, was talking about Drayton last night. Mr. Drayton over there at World's Greatest Kiting, he's experiencing the van life, and he's thinking about putting a shower in his van. He has a I want to say an 83 or 84 Chevy van. I can't quote me on that, but I know he has an older van that he's made up really nice over there at World's Greatest Kiting. He's going van life. You know, it's really cool. This van life living has been around for quite a while. Like I said, I've had this bus 18 years. If I would have started videoing my van life in 05 when YouTube first came out, that'd been really cool. But I got so many movies in this bus at festivals. You guys wouldn't recognize me. I had long hair. Seriously, I had long hair. I showed my supervisor a picture of me the other day. Because he kept calling me Bruce Willis at work. And I showed him a picture of long hair. He was like, "You were a hippie." I got to get some coffee. Oh, yeah. Coffee. There's the end of the coffee. Right there it is. No more coffee. Add a little creamer, and I'll be good. Yeah, I normally only have 2 cups. This morning is a little over 2 cups I made. Like 2.5 actually. Because all my bottles started freezing when I opened them. My water bottles. And they were in the bus. Alright, let's see what kind of comments. Yeah, there's all kinds of cool videos for making vans into homes. Correcto Mundo Gomez. I'm just catching up on y'all's comments. Oh man, I gotta have some coffee this morning. It's Friday, it's cold. Yeah, when I came this close to redesigning the interior of this bus. Because this is old 1970s camping technology, you know, for the 70s. It was pretty, you know, hip and groovy. It's still hip and groovy. I'm not complaining one bit. It's still hip and groovy. But for the 70s, it was very efficient for people. I was gonna like redesign all this to where it's smaller, and I was gonna actually put in a whole stove area that converts to like an oven and whatnot in this area, but condense it smaller. I had a pretty groovy van or a plan set up, and I had people talk me up because it's original, man. I understand it's original, and it suits my needs right now. That's for sure. It always has been, and always will be. Oh, well, hippies is a state of mind, you know, like people talk about a lot of the van life people, you know, and they're like, oh, hippies and whatnot. Oh, good morning, funeral host. Grab yourself a cup of coffee. Wake up, warm up. It's probably still -1 out there in my neck of the woods. It's dark. Yuna commented last night. She goes on one of my videos about how it, or on my last night's vlog about how it's dark when I leave. And yeah, it's dark. When I come back, it's sometimes dark, sometimes not. It's okay. I don't mind. Today, I just want to make sure Mr. Ranger Dog stays warm. He stays pretty warm in the car, though. He was born one. Well, like I said, hippie is a state of mind, you know. It can mean anything, like a vlogger, you know. A vlogger is a whole genre of things, you know. People who vlog, people who are on YouTube. It's the same concept with, you know, hippie. You know, it's a whole genre, you know. You could be, you know, you can be an entrepreneurial hippie. You can be a whole hippy-dippy, living in the woods hippie. You can be, you know, a stinky hippie, you know, who decides, you know, bathing is just not the option, you know. You can be a dreaded hippie where you got your dreads, you know. You can be an intellectual hippie where it's just like, you're kind of, you know, working an office job, you know, got the man bun and whatnot. There's a whole bunch, and that's what's cool. Same thing with vloggers, you know. I guess that's why I kind of grooved into the video community so well. It's really cool. Internet was in and out this morning. That's a bummer. Explore and run! Explore! I love that, man. Good morning, brother. Grab yourself a cup of coffee. Join us vicariously, everybody, in the old V-Dub bus, man. We just hanging out, brother. This morning, I'm waking up, getting ready to go to work shortly. It's -1 degrees outside, brother. My old little heater had a heck of a time keeping the bus warm. I stayed warm. Ranger stayed warm. Yeah, explore it. My little heater down here. I'm trying to move the camera. Yeah, it had a heck of a time keeping it warm. Oh, yeah. But yeah, I got my coffee all cruising. Ranger's, he's just chilling on his Ranger bed. But yeah, the old heater kept it about 60. So it's been working overtime. It's all good. When I come home at night, I kick this sucker on. This is a buddy heater. If you're ever camping or I highly recommend to get one of these. You kick that on, it's easy peasy, and then you just turn it on, and it's like, oh, it's like my little fireplace. But yeah, that thing will heat my bus up quickly in 5 minutes. And of course I'll have that on, but this, after about 5 minutes, I gotta turn that off. And that's on medium. There's a high setting right there. That's if you really want to kick it on and get it warm. I have to get me another bottle of propane today. It's getting pretty low. And they run on these little propane bottles here. It's like my little fireplace. Warm the old toesies. So heck yeah, Explorer, Mr. Ryan. Thanks for hanging out. Let me turn this off. Whoa. See, yeah, it's like high setting. Thanks for coming and hanging out, brother. Thank you, everybody, for coming and hanging out. No snow, man. They were supposed to have snow yesterday, and the skies were all looking like snow, and it just did not happen. But it's so cold. All right, brother, man. Safe drive to school. Good morning, brother. Safe drive to work. Safe travels out there. Stay warm. I'm sure it's all warm in your neck of the woods. I don't have to ask you that, but I've heard it's getting cold there sometimes. Coffee. Ryan, peace, my brother. And love, and always VW Grease, man. And wakey with coffee. I love you, brother. Be safe out there. Keeping bills lower. Yep. I need to get me a new propane bottle. Twice a year, man. It's like Southern California. It just doesn't happen much. So Mr. Coffee's in effect this morning. I need to... Man, it's amazing how cold it is out there. Woo. That coffee was hot. Yvette. So yep, super hot coffee. This is the end of my coffee, so that means I got what, 15 minutes? 15 minutes. 15 minutes to tell you all about this old VW bus. I'm gonna show you guys something here. For you fine folks that don't know, that's Bass Amp. Mr. Bass Amp, right there, full effect. He's on all social media. He's a pretty cool cat. Chicago area, I do believe. St. Louis area, sometimes. He was in association with, well, I got it covered right now, but I had Mr. Ari Lehman sign that from First Jason. The Bass Amp. Bass Amp. He's a pretty cool cat. Okay, I got Rangers lunch. I got good. Man, Mark, that painting of that horse last night, dude, that was really, that was, like I said, stellar. When you turned on that black light, I was like, wow. I like that, man. I like that a lot. Speaking of Mark Fun Jones, let's see what's going on YouTube this morning. I haven't checked it out. I gotta probably sign into YouTube. You see, yep, this is bad connection when I turn on the old, because I'm using this as my mobile Wi-Fi. It's funny because I have a nice little password when it comes up on mobile Wi-Fi, you can change whatever it says, you know, and so when it comes up, people are probably like, what the heck? Oh, you sold it? Oh, that's cool, Brother Mark.
Hey, it's Scott and Gigi.
Hi, everybody.
We are out again at Disney Springs at the marketplace. We're getting ready to go have a look.
Tourist
Haven't been
trap.
in this shop for a while. The art of
That's what's
Disney.
going on. That's the first thing that popped up.
And I have an art background, so we both love
Very
art,
groovy.
so that's why we got along. It's a good mix.
Heck yeah. That's what I like about YouTube. It's like, that's the first thing that's what YouTube wanted to show me. Yeah, tourist trap, eh? Eh! As they like to say in Canada. You know what they call disc golf in Canada, right? They call it frolf. And I'm not joking. No, I didn't get your message, man. I should be logged into Messenger, Brother Mark. I'll have to check it out, man. And we always got Jordan the Lion popping in there. He's going stopping in at Joe DiMaggio's place, dude. That's pretty cool. I like his videos, man, because
Good morning, my friends. It's an early morning walk with it.
he gets into the history, man. I like that. He goes, checks out places and gets into the history. Joe DiMaggio. My uncle has an autographed baseball by that guy. He loved Marilyn Monroe till the day he died. He said now he gets to go see Marilyn when the day he died. Pretty cool cat. What'd you say, Brother Mark? A Dave sticker? Dude, I'm going to start stickers in the back now, in the back window, man. Unless people, they specifically want their stickers inside the bus. I think that's what, I'm pretty sure my friend Kentucky Ranger wanted, so I put his, and he sent my mom a sticker too. And my mom wants to put the sticker on the window of the bus, so that's what she told me she wants to do. So I'm going to put the other Kentucky Ranger sticker on the back window of the bus. Thank you, Brother Mark. Dude, like we were talking about the other day, Dave's always watching, man. He's like the watchtower, man. Even though I said Dave's not here, he's like the watchtower. One watch by day, one watch by night. You know, Franklin's Tower, Grateful Dead, for you deadheads out there. Kind of reminds me of old Dave Hughes. You know, he's always watching. You know, he's like the light out there, the beacon of all the crazy YouTube insanity that I stay completely away. I like do. That's just no es bueno for me, which is odd because everything in the world has its drama. Everything, you know, it doesn't matter if it's YouTube. It don't matter if it's like all the paranormal groups out there that do paranormal investigations. It don't matter if it's all the biker clubs or the disc golfer clubs or the radio control airplane clubs out there. Everybody has their stinking drama. It's like, man, that's a waste of energy. Total waste of energy. I hate drama. My supervisor at work told me when he started the process of hiring me on, he goes, I've taken 3 years to build a crew like this. He's building a crew up there at the place. He goes, I hate drama. I hate it. And he goes, I can tell you're just not into that stuff. And I was like, nope. Because I do my work, you know, even if it slows down and parts are coming in slow, you know, we go find stuff to do, and he likes that stuff. The secret to a successful job is showing up. You already beat half the battle by just showing up. You know, you show up to a job, you've already got it licked every day. You already got it licked just by showing up. That's it. So yep. Alrighty, it's going into 40 after, folks. Here in a few moments, I gotta start getting around, so I'm gonna talk to you fine folks, put on my work boots for the day, because it's always safety first. These are my steel-toed boots. You know, you never know if you're gonna have a big old auto part come falling down, especially a rotor, you know, and them rotors get pretty heavy, so put on my safety first, you know. I'm just not digging having to leave the bus here and it's gonna be all cold and it'll be frozen when I come back. But I'll kick on that buddy heater and then it'll be all good. I'm gonna give you some ambiance while I put my shoes on. So yes, folks, you show up to work every day on time, you've already won half the battle. Oh, Mr. Ranger, it's gonna be a cold one, boo-boo. So yeah, I'll go start my car, let it warm up. Oh, Wes, you have a great day too, man. I was just putting my shoes on and say my goodbyes. Just say my goodbyes. Because, yeah, I got to head to work. Head to work. Alrighty, folks, just stay tuned for my daily vlog. It's a daily vlog I throw out there every day. You know, it's a little snippets of my life. You know, what's going on and all that jazz. So yeah. Sometimes I'll do a little live dealio if there's something going on or something I want to do. But until then, love one another. Just be kind. Be kind to one another. Live in the moment and be grateful for the moment. Because you just never know when those moments will change. Yeah, Mr. Ranger Dog. As always, peace, love. Hey guys, thanks for showing up and hanging out with me. I love you guys. That's what it's about, love. Doesn't matter if it's physical love or mental love. It's the only thing that lasts forever is love. It's what the Beatles talk about. We were talking about the Beatles. But love. It's all we need, man. And a little bit of VW grease. Always a little bit of VW grease, man. Laters.